Hello, sacred souls. This is Susanna from Alamanic Shaman. So, what I have here today is basically to heal from any dark magic that was done. So, the setup looks like it might actually be, but it's actually white magic, not black magic. So, we're basically healing from that. And that's why I put it in a circle of salt. And yeah, this is actually really cool. I found 5 apples that are candles. See? Like, these are actually, candles that I'm gonna burn. So I found 5 of these in a thrift store. And I just knew I had to get them, and I knew it somehow had to do, or it would have to do with Adam and Eve and original sin and all of that kind of stuff. But I was thinking 5 is an odd number until I realized the pentacle has, or pentagram, sorry, I'm not rock solid on all that, has 5 points, right? So it's a star with 5 points. So 5 apples, 5 points. And basically, from what I've learned more recently, a lot of stuff that is mentioned in the Bible is actually closer to reality and less of a parable than I would have thought. So since there are astral snakes and there was some kind of snake creature type living entity, I'm not exactly sure about the exact details there, but that was basically tempting, how should I put this, ancient humans into, sin, basically. Like, and it's so weird because, like, I was always anti-Bible and anti-Christianity and all this God talk and Jesus talk and whatever. But I am almost coming full circle in the sense that I'm recognizing there's definitely some validity to some of that. Anyhow, sorry, to make a long story short, this video shall be for healing from the guilt and burden of the original sin. And therefore, like, any darkness, any dark magic, anything that is not of the light. So that's what this shall represent. And I did put a white feather. Okay, it's a little dirty, but here, actually, yeah, this side looks better. So this white feather shall symbolize an angel feather. And I mean, a white dove, I guess, would also be a pretty good symbol, but specifically I was thinking of an angel feather. And this little pine cone is almost shaped like a mini tree that's just starting to grow, and like an evergreen tree, right? So that shall symbolize new life, or life in general, and the feather, like purity, because angels are pure and light and love and all of that, right? So this is what we want, and this is what we want to heal from. Okay, so let's light these candles, and let's see how well I do with one hand here. I think I have to flip them so I can actually do this. Whoops. And it might just be too windy. Oh, no, it's too windy. Whoa, they're going out. Okay, I might actually have to repeat this at home, but let's see if I can get any of the other ones. Oh, this one's actually burning. Ooh. Let's get the wick up, 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 up. Well, you can see they're candles. Okay, then let's start. I was going to start with 12 o'clock, but I guess we're starting with, I don't know, what is that, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, whatever that candle is in that position. There must be a reason why we didn't start at the top. Well, even though actually this is facing west. Oh yeah, the candle I started with is actually the one that's in the north. Even though the 4 directions are not exactly correct and true with 5 candles, but up here is north, so this way is north. And I'm not hitchhiking. All right, and somehow I feel like they all need to be lit at the first one. Okay, come on, we can do this. Ooh, ouch. That was hot. Okay, here we go. Oops, don't burn yourself. And here comes a bug. No way. And it crawls right in. Look at this. And I've had like parasites. And I'm sorry, but I'm burying the bug. They're no longer welcome. But yeah, see? The bug crawled into the circle where we're banishing the evil. Ha! Whoa. Man, this is... And here we go. All 5 candles that are apples are burning. And please stay burning because it's actually windy here. Okay, so I'm going to restate our intention that we shall all heal from the sin and guilt and self-blame and the burden we put upon ourselves by carrying the sin in quotation marks, okay, like sin, of what we were basically, or our ancient first human ancestors were manipulated into. And I believe that actually goes back to the beginning of narcissism, because when you look at, ooh, and this one went out again. When you look at narcissists, I mean, they manipulate to, and they love to get other people in trouble or make them do things that maybe they don't want to do, and so on. So, yeah, so at the same time, we're also healing from narcissistic abuse in the sense that they always shift blame onto others that weren't the actual initial evil ones, right? They were manipulated by evil into committing it, and even burdening the blame and guilt for it, rather than the instigator actually being held responsible. So the snake got off free, right? Anyway, I'm starting to already feel sort of a more peaceful energy moving in. I'm not gonna keep the video on for the whole time because I don't know how long it takes for these candles to finish burning down. But let us all fully and completely heal from all the self-blame, guilt, and burden that we feel we had to carry with that first sin and ever since. And I mean, who decided that one tree was off limits and that those could not be eaten? In paradise, everything should have been there to be eaten, right? So the whole idea of forbidden fruit brings that whole beginning of our dualistic world into play, in a sense. So basically, well, in my humble opinion, all of that was kind of nonsense anyway, but it was evil nonsense. And for as long as people bought into it, it was real, right? So we're now healing from it and moving away from it. We refuse to any longer carry any burden where ancient alien beings manipulated early humans into carrying that burden. Oh, all right, so let us be flooded with massive amounts. So let all of that burden be taken away from us and put in the fire. See, the fire is actually just over there. I'm just down at the lake. All right. And please bring in a beautiful new life, a new start for us, and purity of intention and peace and harmony again with that feather. And so it is. All my relations, all our relations. And please flood us with massive amounts of healing light and unconditional love and many, many blessings so that we may have a beautiful life moving forward, leaving behind the burdens of the past. We're closing the door to the past and moving forward without looking back. So in that sense, we kind of have blinders on. All right. I think that's the intention. I'm going to let these burn down. But again, as I said, it would take quite a long time if I kept filming all of that. Although these are burning pretty fast, but this one, I have a feeling I might have to relight that one a bunch of times, probably. Somehow that one doesn't really want to go. All right. Which, from my perspective, is kind of the head of that evil star. Oh, yeah, the head of all evil, huh? The head of all the evil doesn't want to go. That makes total sense. Yeah, well, I have a pretty full lighter here, so, and in the worst case, I'll use the fire. I'll transfer it with a stick. This candle will burn down until the very and bitter end. So we're gonna be free from all that nonsense and evil garbage. Whew. All right, let this be finished and done, and so it is, all my relations. I'm sending you all so much love and light, so many blessings, so much protection. I love all of you. Be well until next time. Bye.